Hello everyone. I thought I'd give my hand a try at making a narrative video on a tour of my layout, which is based on the Reading lines in Pennsylvania. We'll start with this part of the layout, which extends into the gable in our attic. This level is sort of based on the Reading Company's Catawissa branch. And this is Beaver Valley Station, something which I had scratch built back in the 1970s, late 1970s. Up on top of that sits a little bit of a farm. And swinging the camera around, you can see we have a general freight siding with Lionel cattle corral. And down the line a bit is Bethera's Tower. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. Excuse the wobble of the camera as I move around. Coming into view is the city branch, which is a very loose representation of the Reading Company's city branch in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Bopping back up onto the Catawissa branch. I'm going to see if I can get in here. This is a semaphore signal. It's a dummy. I scratch built it because I thought it was cool. And it looks pretty good on the layout. I think I'll stay up on this end of the layout and go level by level with it. I'm panning down onto my representation of the Reading City branch again. You can see the military train with the tanks. And down here is QA office. And this is a model that I built of a Reading Company building that stands at the 5 Points intersections in Tamaqua, PA. It was fun to build. It took, if memory serves, 68 hours to build it, and there's all kind of funky angles on it, which made it a bit of a challenge. Maybe I'll just walk around it a little bit. Give you a view of the different sides. The tunnel is what's come to be known as Tunnel 81, and that's the year that my oldest daughter was born in. And dropping down to the lower level is Tunnel 96, and that's the last year that I did an overhaul to the platform in general. And I'm sure everyone's familiar with this from several of the videos. And I'm trying to walk slow and not jerk the camera so as to make a decent video. And here's a view of Bethera's Towers. Next to Bethera's is another one of my scratch-built signals on it. It doesn't work. It's just there, and it kind of looks cool. And the floodlight tower is a model. Again, another one of my scratch-built items. This is modeled after a floodlight tower in St. Nicholas Yard, Pennsylvania. Everything's scratch built on it. Which takes us down into another one of my scratch built structures. And this is a model of the what we used to call the interchange down in Philadelphia's Fairmount Park at Belmont. The building's since been raised. Let me get in there and lift the roof up on it. I modeled everything from memory on the inside of it. Everything except the bathrooms, that is. And that's where the wiring comes up. Down here we have a scratch-built section house and the crossing watch box. Also scratch-built is this little section motor car and trailer. And these are the sort of things I do when I get bored. We made the little signs. These are things you'd see along the Reading Company right of way. And this one happens to say section 11 and 12, which is a division point between the assigned territories of section gangs. And a battery box next to the switch. Another scratch-built item. The battery box, not the switch, that is. Another section house. And here we have Belmont Tower. I remember being in this with my uncle when I was very young, and it's kind of built from Reading Company blueprints, but also a little bit from memory. And there's an interior on that. Let me see if I can lift it. There's a board. It's a bit of a stretch for me to get way over there. Now we're going up on the upper level, or Catawissa branch. And we have a siding with a coal trestle, local coal company. And a ceramic church up there. This set of tunnels is the only thing on the platform that dates back to the very original one. And over here is Tunnel 58. That's my spouse's birth year. And then we can drop down here to Tunnel 84, which is the birth year of my youngest daughter. And how old is Janice? Well, this is another scratch-built structure, a bridge. And I'm going to kneel down, so there's probably going to be some camera wobble. But I don't know if you can see it. That's my birth year. And this is another scratch-built section house and sign. And I call this location Aqua. And we have two little rivers going through Aqua. And we'll get back up here so you can see. So there's the pair of rivers, and it'll take us over the top of the train, up over and looking down at the waterfalls that feed them. It's probably going to come kind of dark, I don't know. And there's a stock Lionel MPC Fundimensions Ice House. And the signal bridge might be a post-war, I'm not sure, don't remember. Let's walk back up this way. And we'll sneak down here into Mainville Station. This is another one of my efforts at scratch building, modeled after a Reading Company station on the Catawissa branch. So that's Mainville, and with that goes another scratch built signal, train order board over here. What else can I show you? So it's not the biggest and fanciest of layouts with all the latest technology, but it's kind of neat and a place that I can go when I want to get away from things and run the trains a little bit.